欢迎收看高尔夫教学节目。今天的内容包括挥杆的转身技术、挑战180洞、利百特时间以及印象高尔夫。
Okay, Wong. So now we're just going to go through a simple pivoting exercise with you. Now, the most important thing to get right before we do this exercise is making sure that you're in a good setup position, a good posture, because there's no point doing any kind of drill for that matter if your setup isn't correct first. Okay, so what I want you to do is get into your new posture, setup position. So bottom out, a little bit of knee flex. Now I just want you to put your hands on your shoulders. Good. Okay, that looks pretty good there. Now the one other slight change we need to make, which some people forget about, is in a normal sit-up position, as we've explained earlier, the left hand is above the right hand on the club, therefore the left shoulder is a little higher than the right one. So all we need to do now is just get your left shoulder up a little bit higher. Okay, so now we've pretty much got an exact set-up position. Also good to have the golf ball there, also wanting that in the right position, just to give you a concept or an idea of where the golf ball would be relative to the pivot in your golf swing. Okay, so simply all we're going to do now is just get you to start turning your body backwards. So we're going to turn you through about 90 degrees. So now your back is facing towards the target. We're trying to maintain some flex in this right knee. So we've allowed your head to move across a little bit to the right. So now your weight is quite clearly more on your right leg or right foot. So you've really just turned your body back, almost a feeling of behind the ball. You've turned your body back behind the ball. So simply what we can do now is start the downswing with the lower body. So the left knee is going to move forward a little bit. The body now, the hips and the knees are pretty much square to the target line. So then we're just going to continue to turn everything, the hips, the stomach and the chest right through. So as we continue to turn through, the right heel naturally comes up off the ground. Now you can look towards your target. So now your entire body is facing towards your target. Okay, let's do that once more. So the left shoulder's up slightly higher. Okay, simply going to turn back, allow the weight to move a little to the right. So the head does have to move. It's an important thing to remember. The head does move a little to the right in the backswing. Then we're simply going to unwind first with the lower body, the left knee, the hips. Upper body's going to turn right through. Body faces the target. Okay, good. So what we try and do, what the feeling we're trying to create with this ball is a little bit of resistance. So when we're doing our pivot, we don't really want to feel like we're turning our shoulders and our hips all together. So to create some coiling and some power in our swing, it's really more that the shoulders are winding up over the hips. So if we turn back again in your backswing, you'll see there, so now your shoulders have turned about 90 degrees, and if we can just keep a little bit more flex in this knee, turn through, we really don't want your hips to turn any more than about half of your shoulders. So hips turn about 45 degrees, shoulders will turn about 90 degrees. So that creates some coiling and some power there. Obviously, if we take that ball away, just turn back again. Okay, stop there. Still want to keep a little bit more flex in this knee. Now this is quite a key area, is the right knee and the right thigh. That's really the point at which we can see how much resistance we've got. Somebody who doesn't create a lot of resistance, you'll very noticeably see that right leg tends